Hello, creators, and welcome to Rediscovering Be Something Wonderful, where we revisit timeless classics from deep within our video archives. What if the reason love, money, and the life you desire seems so difficult to manifest isn't because you're doing the wrong technique? What if it's because you've been chasing what can only appear when you become it? In this video, you'll discover why wanting keeps your desires in the future, why your I am awareness is the only creative power, and why one simple step changes everything when you move from being the seeker to being the source, from chasing your desires to being the person who already has them. Because the moment you stop chasing your dream life begins chasing you. Now, let's rediscover the extraordinary simplicity of consciously creating the life of your wildest dreams. Welcome back to Be Something Wonderful.
The question came up, as it does from time to time, Tom, what am I doing wrong? I have been imagining and affirming and assuming in a state akin to sleep, doing subliminals. I've been doing it all. We've answered this question many times, right? You're doing it all, but and you say nothing seems to be happening out there. And I want to answer this in a way that we've never answered it before. Remember, if you're chasing love or money or success or approval or validation or security or worthiness or deservingness or anything else, well, you're doing it wrong. It already is yours. Stop chasing reality and declare and assume the fundamental truth that everything is already yours. Do you see? You create a reality that you don't have love, that you don't have money, that you're not successful, that you're not secure, that you are unworthy, that you don't deserve it. And every moment as you chase it. Do you see this? In the moment you stop chasing, in the moment that you just accept the fundamental truth of your all that isness, that you are everything, everywhere, all at once, that it's already yours, and that you, as all that is, simply has to choose what you want to experience and assume it's done, in that moment, your entire life changes. Do you see it? In that moment, you begin to perceive and see reality, observe reality as you are, as all that is, as the source instead of the seeker. And then remember, reality, 3D reality, is your projection or reflection. It must yield to who and what you're conscious of being. So by the end of this video, you'll know. You will shift by the end of this video. We've talked about this in many different ways, but we're going to talk about it again. We're going to cast our net again. Remember what chasing means. It means wanting, desiring, and needing something or someone out there to be different, to be complete, to be fulfilled, to be whole and healed. You need something outside of you, out there where there's no out there, to be fulfilled, to be complete, to know that it's already yours. Remember, to want and desire is an innate urge or an impulse within you. But to stay in wanting, to stay in desiring, to stay in chasing and needing something is creating an experience that I am not that person I desire to be. I do not have those things that I want to have. And so you create that experience. So chasing means wanting, desiring, and needing something or someone else out there to be complete, to be fulfilled, to be whole and healed. But there's no reality out there. You are reality. In other words, you're assuming, you're observing, you're seeing, you're perceiving and conceiving is your reality. That's what creates your manifested experiences. You're assuming itself. Well, remember, you're looking at reality. As you're assuming, as you're observing, as you're perceiving. There's no reality outside of your perceiving of it, outside of your conceiving of it, outside of your seeing of it or observing of it. And it's instant in every moment. This is powerful. So let's continue. In other words, and I don't know how many more words we can use, there's no reality out there, apart from your experiencing of it. Do you see this? If you're experiencing reality as chasing it, as being something outside of you, as having to manifest and create it, right? Through effort and struggle, you create a reality of chasing it where you never are it, where you never have it, where it's always somewhere in that unreachable future, just out of reach. Remember, you are experiencing yourself as all that is, as that pure potential. There are no circumstances or experiences apart or outside of your experiencing. Do you see? Your experiencing is reality. You right now, as experiencing, observing, and perceiving reality is reality. There's no delay. It's instant in this moment. There are no observed or seen or perceived or conceived people, events, and things, or thoughts and feelings or experiences outside of you. There's just your experiencing or assuming as I am awareness. That's what creates it all. We keep creating this separation of something apart from us out there. You are the observing, the seeing, the perceiving and conceiving, and experiencing reality as reality. So when you change your experiencing of reality, you change your manifested experiences. Because there's no difference, there's no separation. You're all of it. There's no separation between how you're experiencing reality and the manifested experiences. So regardless of what those circumstances are showing, you get to determine what they mean by your experiencing, and that changes the experiences. That changes the manifested reality. That's powerful. All that chasing and wanting and desiring and needing only creates and manifests more to change, want, desire, and need. It just keeps creating that idea that, oh yeah, there's more to want, there's more to desire, there's more to need. And you keep creating that. Do you see it? So, remember, to want and to desire is powerful. That's your innate urge or impulse as source, as the creator. To be aware and conscious of yourself as I am, as everything, everywhere, all at once. That's powerful. That's the idea. That's how you choose your experience as all that is and all that you are. You assume it. You choose it from that innate desire to want or desire something, to know yourself as source, right? To experience yourself as fulfillment, as reality, to know yourself as the creator. That's why the ancients pointed to this. Right, in Scripture where they talk about Jesus as your I am awareness of being. Remember the metaphysical meaning of Jesus as your I am awareness. Jesus would ask as he was going to heal the blind man, what do you want? What do you want of me? Right? Or he would ask, do you want to be healed? Do you see, this is you as I am awareness deciding what do I want? What do I desire? But then in the next moment, like at the pool of Bethesda, Jesus healing the paralyzed man, he would say, then let's go. Pick up your mat and walk. In other words, assume it. Don't stay in desiring and needing and wanting and chasing. Assume it. What do you want? Do you want to be healed? In other words, do you want to be whole, fulfilled, complete? Do you want to see reality as you would like it to be versus as it appears to be? This idea, this is why Neville Goddard's law of assumption is so powerful. What you assume about reality is reality, all of it. There's nothing outside of your assumptions of who you are in your reality. You create it all. This instantly flips the script from chasing and wanting and desiring and needing to being, assuming and experience reality as the creator. Hear this again. This idea, right? This is what the ancients were saying. What do you want? Then be it. Assume it. Do you want to be healed? Do you want to see reality as your ideal through the eyes of that all that is that you are, through fulfillment, through love? Then assume it. Let's go. Right? Assume it. The law of assumption. Then it instantly flips reality. Flips the script from chasing and wanting and desiring and needing, from creating a reality of needing things and wanting things and chasing things. Because you don't manifest what you want. You manifest, if you're in wanting, you just keep manifesting more things to want. Instead, that idea of want and desire is an innate urge to say, okay, claim it, announce it as reality. It's done in that innate urge to experience it. Do you see this? It flips it immediately. From chasing, wanting, desiring, needing to being, to assuming, to experiencing reality as the creator, as source. Not the seeker, but source. So, and I want to get back to this because I discussed this with one of you who was asking this question. The AIM manifesting method, or what we call the I am manifesting technique. And it's really, you're the technique. That's why we call it I am, or AIM. What you aim at, what you assume, what you choose, what you claim, what you announce is your reality in that moment. It's instant. I am is instant. It's now. Do you see it? So A is for ask or assume. Ask yourself, what do I want? That's the purpose, that's the message of the ancients. What do you want of me? It's you asking yourself, what do I want? Then assume it. Assume it's done. Assume it's yours. You're the only one that determines that. I am that I am. No wanting or needing or chasing or desiring. It's yours in the desiring of it. It's yours in the wanting of it. You don't have to stay in wanting and desiring. It's already yours. You wouldn't be able to want it, desire it, imagine it, unless it was already yours, unless it was already done, unless it existed as fulfilled within you right now. Then the I is imagine it. Imagine it as your only reality, no matter what the circumstances. But not just in what Neville Goddard calls a state akin to sleep, or in a relaxed alpha state or a meditative state before you go to bed, but imagine it here and now in every moment. Because remember, this is a dream. This whole 3D physical experience is a projection or reflection outside, a reflection or projection that appears outside of you, but it's coming from within you. So you're imagining everything in every moment, not just before you go to bed, but in every moment. Imagine it as your only reality. Imagine everything forming and coalescing around that assumption, no matter what the circumstances look like. And then the M is make it your only reality. As the creator, burn the ships. There's no going back. You're it. Remember, make it your own reality means your experiencing of reality is your reality. If you're experiencing yourself as that reality, no matter what the outer circumstances appear to be, then that's reality. There's no separation at all. I am love. I am wealth. I'm not just loved. I'm loved for sure. But I am love itself. I am not just wealthy. I am wealth itself. I am not just successful. I am success itself. Yeah, I don't just have money. I am money. I'm not just fulfilled. I am fulfillment. I'm not just abundant. I am abundance. I am worthiness. There is no other. There is no other source or creator or reality or experience other than my experiencing. And the good news is I get to determine what my experiencing is, no matter what's going on out there. No matter what the people, events, and circumstances appearing, no matter what the thoughts and feelings that are appearing within my awareness, I get to determine my experiencing of it. And my experiencing is reality, and it changes everything in that moment instantly. Stop chasing life. Stop chasing reality. Stop chasing shadows. Assume this, and love and money will chase you. This particular creator, he just wanted love and money. Right? He's gonna have a ton of it now because he's not chasing it anymore. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our new channel, the Tom Kearin YouTube channel. We have another powerful video, one that went viral yesterday that's really going around. Check it out. This is on the Tom Kearin channel. More content coming on all of our platforms. Creators with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude. This is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.